Hi, Kim. Good morning. Good morning, friends. So we're still working on the same journals. I'm going to be just continuing to add to the pages here. And I think Dawne's working on did you say a backboard or a writing board or something?
Yes, I'm going to do the writing board for the journal, which is basically a little board that you put in the back of the journal. For those that don't know, I mean, Tracy and I know, and there's probably some of you know, but just in case, if you want to write on a page, yeah, you just stick it in between and it gives you like a hard surface in the lumpy book to be able to write.
Yeah. And I'm going to be using some of Bitty Penny's papers here to make a pocket. And this pocket I learned from, I think, either Tony or Pink Monarch Prints. I forget which. It's just basically an envelope triangle, 8 by 8. And then I like to dress it up my way. My way.
That's awesome. Good morning. Wow, the room.
Hang on. I know why.
Is that better? I always forget to turn off that microphone.
The room fills up fast.
Good morning.
Hello, Maddie. Jana, Maddie, Laurie.
Let me know if that's better. I always forget that step, and my apologies. Still echoing?
Well, there's a delay, so she might not hear the no echo yet.
Okay. Let's wait. Okay, Jana says it's better.
Better.
So we're good.
Yeah.
We're golden. So these are from the her digital paper pack, the 4 Seasons digital paper pack that I printed out. And I want to decorate this pocket with these blue ones. I think these are summer.
Oh my gosh. My cousin Troy came and brought me a big monitor to put he brought me 2 TVs, but he said they were bigger than what they actually were. So I switched out the teeny tiny one in my craft room for one of them. So I have like a nice big monitor so I can see.
Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot easier than trying to watch it on the phone.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you. I can see you.
Yeah, I do have that unfair advantage of being able to see you in the app.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to see you at a delay, of course, but I can still see you.
I'm going to go with the Uncharted Mariner here and edge this up. I need an edgy thingy.
I was looking on scrapbook.com yesterday and thinking about, I know. I'm going to start giving myself a stipend to use each month for things.
Good.
But
what were you looking at?
I was looking at, because I want to get a small die cutting, a die machine that's quick for my desk to use for the little things.
Yeah. So like the Scout or maybe the Gina K one?
I was looking at the Gina K one, but they have a bundle, and I was like, huh.
What's the bundle?
It's like it's a small guillotine. It's only like a 6 by something. It made me think of it because I pulled out my Big Mama,
Yeah.
But this sucker, it's I mean, it's not inconvenient, but it's just so big. And I think hers is smaller, and her scoreboard is smaller. And I was thinking, I was trying to justify if I should get it. And I was like, you know what? I already have one, but I'm like, you know what, Dawn? Sometimes we outgrow things, like things that worked for us before. Just we might need something more convenient.
Yes, ma'am.
It just makes our life easier, so we can work smarter, not harder. Right. Maddie asked what we're working on.
Okay, go ahead.
I am working on a backer board for my daughter's recipe journal. So I kind of went to the back page and measured out, and it came to about 6 by 9. That covers the pages pretty well. So it will sit right in the back. And I'm going to use this, I think, for my pocket. Look, this is my label from my Noosa yogurt.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I love that cow.
Me too. Love you to the moon and back. I figured I would attach that.
I am working on the same journal. Right now I'm working on pockets to put in, and I'm working on this pocket that holds other things. And it's just an 8x8 that I'll show you how to make it as soon as I get this one inked up. That's always the forever job, is inking everything up.
Yeah. So when my daughter was little, unfortunately, we ate a lot of McDonald's. Well, she loved going, my kids loved Happy Meals, and they ate some with me, but a lot of them they ate with their grandmother. But it was always a good memory for them.
Right.
They would go for a ride, and their grandmother, when they started getting grumpy and tired, the grandmother would swing into McDonald's and grab Happy Meals, 4 Happy Meals for all the kids, and throw them in the back seat, and they loved it. So I can't remember why I have this bag. I'm sure it was something Lily picked up, but I was like, oh, I want this bag. I need it.
I know. Mike thinks I'm crazy. Some of the stuff I'm like, no, don't throw that away. Don't wrinkle
Right?
it.
But it's a McDonald's bag, and it's like, look at all the wonderful things on there.
I forgot. This goes on. No, this goes on this pocket. Okay. Okay, so show you how to make that. We'll just grab let me grab a piece of coffee dye paper.
Thank you, Maddie. Yeah, I love budgets too, Karen. So this backer board, you need something that's going to be flat. You're trying to eliminate the lumpy stuff.
Why I can't find my coffee dye paper. I know it's here.
Oh no.
Grab a music page here. You want double-sided, whatever it is you're using, or plain that's, already, that you're willing to decorate. So, and you guys won't be able to see me measuring. Well, let me see if I can come up this way. I want to go 8 inches, try and keep it on a halfway straight line. I can save these for other, decorating stuffs.
Yes, Kim. Kim says junk journals are saving the landfills.
Yes. Okay, and 8 inches. This is, how wide is this? This is, okay, so I'm just going to take off of this side. You want an 8x8 square or any square. You can do it with a 6x6 too, but it's just going to be smaller. And you want to use, oh, look at it. There's a big chip in my ruler. Okay, fine. That's the second Tim Holtz ruler I've broken.
Good morning, Gaz.
Gaz, hi. Good to see you. Okay.
Oh,
So you've got your 8x8 paper here. You're going to fold. Oops, I had 2. Lord have mercy. Cool beans. That's 2 pockets. You're going to fold corner to corner. Super easy. Give it a crease. If it's not even, and mine is even, but it's got this overhang, I don't care. It's fine. Now I'm going to open it back out, and fold one of the bottom. I'm going to fold the bottom corner right into that center line, crease, and then I'm going to cut that piece off. And in my case, I'm going to tear it off right at the crease. Okay, and I'm going to fold it back up like so. I'm going to get it on a straight line here and center it. You can see that I'm centering it here with my mat, so I can kind of decide where I want to start my folds. And then I like to use my 0 on my ruler. Come here, you. And I'll take that 0 and then I'll line it up right here. And I'll take and make a mark with my pencil. Where I want to fold it. You can fold it anywhere you want, but you want both sides to be folded evenly. So I'm going to come in at about 1/4 of an inch here, and about 1/4 of an inch here. And then I'll just take my ruler, lay my ruler down, make sure it's straight. So I'll line this up with a straight line. I just need to do that because I am what I am, and that's all what I am. And that's not the straightest line in the world, but it's straight enough. Straight adjacent. And I'm just going to fold this in and just kind of give it a little burnish. Okay. And then find that line that I made. Let's line it up with a straight line. When I held you near, I can't help it. Just kind of crease that. And that's a fairly wide one. They're not going to cross over too much, but you can make it as narrow as you want. And then typically, if you're not going to decorate it, like I'm decorating mine, you would just glue these bottom pieces down, and then you've got pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. And I added on this one that I'm working on, I added a spare pocket. Where'd it go? Right here. So it's going to be like so, and then another pocket here. And then when I fold that in, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets. Morning, Lisa, and good morning, everyone that's come in. I'm sorry, I was self-centered there and didn't see you.
Yes, good morning, everyone. I saw them, but I didn't want to over talk you.
Just butt in. Mama Juju, hi. Beth, hi. Maddie, hi. Kim, I think I said hi to. Gaz. Flo, which is Andrea. Karen, good morning. I think I got everyone. I thought I saw Chow pop in here. Maybe I didn't.
I don't think I saw Chow.
Jana, I see Jana. Hi, Jana.
Kim, did we say Kim?
Yep.
Okay.
And Lisa.
And Lisa. Good morning, everyone.
Gosh, I could make this a pocket as well. I don't think I want to go that crazy. One thing I like about this premium presentation matte paper, it doesn't give you glue worms.
Oh.
I don't like worms of any sort.
Oh, I like the earthworms in my compost.
Ew, ew. As long as I don't have to see them, Dawn.
No?
I don't want to see it.
You don't?
No.
You don't go fishing?
If I do go fishing, Mike has to bait my hook.
What?
I know. I know. So he never takes me.
My kid, I was gonna say, my kids always, they were like, we're gonna go fishing. And I was like, you can go. If you want to fish, you have to bait your hook and you have to remove the fish, your own fish. Off the hook.
No, nope. No, ma'am.
So they both do it. They look like girly girls, but they can bait their hook and they take their fish off.
Right on.
There. Oh, I love that. It looks just like it's part of the cardboard.
I'm just gonna go.
Speaking of fishing, I went to go fishing a couple weeks ago. I'm sad that I missed free fishing weekend.
Oh,
I know. I didn't get my license yet this year. I need to do it.
I don't have to get a license after my birthday.
Oh,
Nope. Over 65 needs no license.
really? Is it like that in every state?
Huh?
Is it like that everywhere in
I
every
don't
state?
know. No idea.
Ah. I have to buy mine still. Willie gets a free one because people here, and I don't know if it's like that everywhere because I'm not sure if laws in other places, but in the state of Maine, if you have a traumatic brain injury, you get a free license for
Oh,
life.
gosh. Well, that's
So he
good.
gets a, yeah, so he gets a
I mean,
free
it's
one.
not good with the traumatic brain injury, but it's good to get the free license.
Right.
About where I need
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I could argue that I know a lot of guys who are traumatic brain injured. But never mind.
Oh, Karen says it's an Alabama thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good morning, Yvette.
Oh, good morning, Yvette, and good morning, Mary Alice.
Mary Alice, yeah, good morning. She says that's why she likes crankbait as opposed to live bait.
Yeah, but I still might have to touch the fish, and I don't want to touch the fish. I'm afraid of them.
I used to drive around with my, well, I still have my tackle box in my trunk because I would just stop along the road if I saw water and just fish.
That would be Mike, too. He likes to go fishing. For obvious
back in the
reasons,
day.
he doesn't like to take me. I like to go. I don't mind just going and sitting there and,
Yeah.
making observations on the wildlife and such.
Mm-hmm.
Just enjoying, being kind of more in the wilderness than anything.
So this is my writing board, but guess what I found when I was looking through things this weekend? I was like trying to keep busy, or not this weekend, but last weekend. I found a box and I've offered it to my daughter before, and she was like, "Yeah, no, I don't want it." And I was like, "What?" She used to sit and make she used to sit and make cards with me for hours. When I would sit in my craft room, she would come down and she started this series of bookmarks. Look, these from 2008.
Oh, neat.
So I'm going to incorporate them in her recipe journal. So she has to have them.
That's awesome, Dawn. I love that.
And I was sad that she didn't want them, but she's so busy, she just doesn't want that crap. And she's trying not to be a hoarder like me. So I just thought I would take some of the pieces that she started that she didn't do. She used to do a lot of like watercoloring too. So these are a lot of her watercolors, bookmarks.
Oh, neat.
And I'm going to, I think I'm going to put them on the writing board. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of collage them on there. But it was so cool to see some of the stuff, and some of it, like I said, it's so old. It's been around for a while, and we used the tape runner back then. And those of you that know, tape runner lets go after a while.
Yeah, I don't trust them. Besides the fact that I can't really work them.
Right. Well, so I'm just gluing back some of her, like this is, I don't know what this means, Series A, but she's got Series A, 1 of 15, and she put her
Aw.
little stamp, and it says Ages Art because she was going to start her own business doing her art. Um, Series A, 10 of 15. So she's just got all these little things, and I'm going to add them in the journal. And this, this I think is so cute. This dog only has 3
Aw.
toes.
That's her.
Yeah, yeah. So, and the ironic part is she now has a cat that has 3 legs. So I thought that would be cute.
My cat, it has 3 corners. Shut up. Shut up. Just be quiet. Oh, shoot. I can't see my mark.
But I also found not just her bookmarks, but a lot of her cards. So what I thought I would do is take the fronts off and put the recipes on the backs of them.
Right.
So there's less bulk, but so some of her summer recipes I could put on these. Like we started with the cricket, so there's a lot of cricket stuff in here.
Oh, this is precious, Dawn. What a fabulous gift.
I love this one. It's not a year, but she did this, and she even stenciled the little clouds on there, which I thought were so cute.
Who was that for?
I don't know. I don't remember. Sometimes we'd make them, and she was definitely like a card maker at heart because she would make the cards and not send them. You know?
Yep, yep.
And she did some stitching on the card front, which I thought was cool. This was in 2007. Look at this. 375 she put for a price because she was going to sell them. No resale.
Oh.
She even
Oh,
copyrighted it.
Andrea, no, because I'm saving those for my Asian inspired journal. So you will see those. And I scanned them and cropped them and, did a little bit of Photoshop on them because I have a few Photoshop brushes that have like Asian postmarks. And then some grunge. I added some grunge. I kept the originals and then made copies and did stuff on the copies. So yeah, I'm going to use that for my Asian inspired journal. But thank you for asking and thanks for the compliment. I looked at them again this morning and I still love them.
That's
Sometimes
awesome.
that it happens that I don't.
Look at this ink blending. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. From 2007?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at her chocolate bar. Look, she even did some foiling
Whoa.
way back.
That's too bad
She
she's
was,
given it up, but that's okay.
I know. Even these, I mean, these are some of these techniques, they've come back around. Like this, she's layered on embossing and did the little window where you cut it, you cut the stamp apart.
Uh-huh.
But
Jiminy.
I'll incorporate some of them into the journal, like I said. Like this milk chocolate one, I'll put on one of the, like maybe a chocolate chip cookie recipe.
Oh, far out. 5 days left of school, Bethany says.
Oh, hey, Bethany. I'm going to start. And I found this. This was her at 7 months old.
Aw. Precious.
I know. I was just like, oh my goodness, look at all the stuff that's been buried in the bottom of my closet. Yep.
Okay. I don't know if I want to decorate this corner or not. I might. But if I'm going to, I need to. cut the pieces now. Ruler. Oh, poor Frankie. Maybe he likes school. Youngins don't know any better. It's still fun.
Yeah, I love these. I love that she didn't care that the backs were messy on some of them. She was just like, yeah, yeah, made by me. So here we go, gluing them down.
Committing. Last day of
Yep.
school for Yvette's grandkids.
Oh, wow.
I think my granddaughter got out sooner, but they get out in May around here because of tornado seasons.
Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. Just that I'm pulling on her heartstrings this morning.
Yes.
Well, it just broke my heart that she didn't want them. She's like, just toss them. And I was like, what?
Right? Ah!
Like, no.
I don't want to. Stop it. Okay, there it is. It's cold in here, but I have to keep my air on high because it's going to get quite warm and muggy today. We're supposed to get severe weather, but I mean, typically it's just the weather getting, and it's not actual severe weather. Sometimes it doesn't even rain. I'm like, well, I didn't want to write early today. You said it was going to rain.
There's Chow. Good morning, Chow.
Hi, Chow. Good morning.
Sorry if you hear any noise. I forgot to close my door.
Well, I bet if you're anything like my grandmother, I spent every summer with my grandmother, but she loved to adventure. So she'd get us, me and all my cousins, and take us all camping for 2 weeks in her trailer. I don't know how she did it, because we weren't, the nicest. You know how kids are.
Yeah.
They have no idea what us adults go through and tolerate.
That's great, though. That sounds like my kid's grandmother. She was always taking them for an adventure when they were little.
And then when my cousins were gone, I still stayed with her because just the way my family situation was. And they were super jealous. And of course, I don't blame them.
Yeah, Troy probably was too, because I got to live with my grandmother and stay there.
I'm so happy for her because she taught me everything. She was crafty. She taught me how to sew. She taught me how to crochet. She taught me how to macrame. She taught me how to knit, but I forgot how to knit because I really never liked it that much. She taught me how to decoupage. She was crafty, crafty, crafty. Cook, everything. My mother, all she could make was a mess.
Oh no. Oh good. Phew. I thought I had covered all the ones that had any kind of signature or sign on them because I want to take one of them and put it backwards so I actually have the handmade by Adrian showing on the corner. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. The grandmother that I lived with just she taught me how to crochet and she taught me how to play, really. Just play,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
play, be a kid. My other grandmother taught me how to knit and all that kind of stuff. Paper dolls, did all the paper doll stuff.
Oh, McCall's? Betsy McCall?
Um, no, we did the Sears catalog.
Oh, okay.
You mean was it what was the
So
McCall's? Was that
McCall's
just using from
magazine,
the
once a month, would put out a paper doll with her little outfits. Her name was
Oh,
Betsy
really?
McCall. I collected all of them.
No, I didn't have
Oh, I'm
those,
gonna have to
but
send you because I have the digitals. I bought them and I haven't even used them. Of all the Betsy McCalls.
oh, no kidding.
Well, because I'm still not ready to do people. I feel like I should probably stitch this bottom portion. But if I do, I might stitch a flap on there so this can be flappy. This is where it's going. So it can be flappy inside. Oh, I have a flap right here, but
Okay, Karen had the McCall dolls.
did she? Okay, cool.
Now, so were the McCall magazines the ones, wait, McCall's, is that the magazine for like sewing? Was it sewing or something?
No, but they had patterns book. No, it was like a daily women's type magazine.
Huh.
Or not
I
daily,
don't know
but
why
kind of like what were some of the other Good Housekeeping and that kind of stuff.
okay.
I have to think about how I want to handle this, if I want to stitch it or not. Or if I want to stitch it into that, I need to pull that up and I don't. Okay. I'm just going to make a flap. Okay.
McCall's, I'm trying to think. I think I remember the magazine. I just don't remember the paper dolls. So sad that I never experienced that.
Oh, Karen, her Grammys are 98 and 95.
I know,
Good
she
idea.
still has her grandmother's.
Scan them so you don't have to wreck them. Remember the paper dolls that were magnetic, or they were that cling film stuff? Those were fun. Okay, I need a.
I did have some of those kind of things. Those type of cling I'm gonna use this, I guess. Those kind of cling trying to think of what they call those.
You know,
I still have some.
I need. I'm looking for a piece of cardstock. I thought that I had some cut already of craft, but I'm not finding them.
Thank you, Maddie. Color forms. That's it. Color
Oh
forms. I
yeah.
had a lot of color forms. And I still have some more modern ones. They're like the Melissa and Doug brand. I don't remember where I got
Okay.
them. Probably thrifting.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a hidden pocket here on the back and glue that down. Since I already have this in my hand. Because me and the seat of my pants. Besides, this is on my floor. It got dirty. I ran over it a few times.
Now I have this writing board, but I have all the bookmarks that she
Oh, that's
arted.
fabulous.
And in the corner it says Ages Art 08.
She's gonna love that. I hope. Yeah, I think. She's anything like
so.
her mom.
Oh, I think she's too much like me. That's why I haven't seen her since May.
Little brat.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see. Where did I put my bitty penny papers? La 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 la. I didn't print the whole collection because, well, you know, ink storage, but I don't know if I want to do that. I think I want to.
I think I'm going to use her bone as the pull thing for the top of the writing board.
Oh, that's cute. I think I'll just collage.
She's going to have so much of this stuff, and she's going to be like, "Mom, I told you I didn't want all this." There you go.
So sad. Get over it.
Yep. Yep.
Where are my
Oh, darn it.
papers?
May was last week, Dawn. Yeah, Maddie. Well, it was the beginning of May, okay? It's been since the beginning of May. Oh. So there we have it. I just blame it on. She's still trying to find her way. She's going to be 30 next month. You know, it's quite a turning point for
Yep.
a woman, you know. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want those. I want to go back to because I have a full page here. I can find it. Okay, first of all, I think I'll cut that with my knife. I don't want to try. I don't like trying to tear a teeny tiny plate. Oh, I got a new ruler. Oh, it's not long enough though. I got a new ruler. It's called it's a dressmaker's ruler, and it's kind of like that one that has the what's that? Like Misty makes it, but it's got like 1/2 inch marks. It's got 5/8 mark. It's got 1/4 inch marks. They're all with slits in it, but the slits don't go all the way down. So I might cut it in half if I can figure
Look
out.
at this look at this distress, Tracy.
Oh,
She did like the ink to the edges. Look at that.
your daughter made that?
Yeah. This
Oh
is
my
from
God.
08.
She's in the wrong line of work. Well, you told me she's an artist anyway, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm down a desk because I gave her one of my desks so that she could art. She's been actually doing she does pet portraits. She gets paid for
Right,
doing pet
that's what
portraits.
you're saying. Pencil. Where'd you go? Anybody see my pencil? Yeah, story of my life. There you are. Of course, I only have one pencil. And what's up with that?
Whoops. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I think I recall the McCall's magazine, Kim. I just don't recall getting the paper dolls. My grandmother used to cut out shapes and then show us how to cut out like doll shapes.
Uh-huh.
And then she would give us like I think it was like the Sears catalog that had all the swatches in it of things.
Oh, fun.
And we used to make things for the dollhouse, but then we used to cut out all of like the dresses and all the things to fit on the dolls.
Okay, I got that a little too big. Let's get my decal trimmer and trim it. Come on.
Ta-da!
So cute. So thoughtful too.
Um, I'm gonna put, so I think on the top of this writing board, she's got her thing on there, but I'm gonna put 95 and then I'm gonna put a dash and I'm gonna put 25.
Dang it.
Um,
Cool. And I'm still going to stick with the Uncharted Mariner here. Because I love this color. These take a long time if you take your time with them and just have fun and play.
the journals?
These multiple pockets.
Oh yeah,
Floppy,
yeah.
multiple pocket. You know, the crazier you go.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should have inked that before that's okay. It doesn't necessarily need to be inked because it's going to be hidden, but I'll ink it anyway. Oops. That's okay. Put the lid on your ink, you big dummy. Okay, yeah.
Yvette says, okay, my son was able to get the water heater valve turned off, so we have water for now, just not hot water. Still waiting to hear back from the plumber. Oh wow, Yvette. Poor Yvette. I feel like you've had water or some kind of issue with something going on.
Everything, water, electricity, internet, being sick. 2025 has just not been kind to her and her family.
I would say not.
I mean, here it is, June, right? That's 6 months.
Yeah.
No fair. 6 months of no fair.
Yeah, definitely.
I know you guys think I'm self-centered, but I do remember things like that. I am self-centered though. Now, what did I do with the pocket I made? Here it is. And I didn't quite finish it.
I don't think you're self-centered.
I am. It's not that I'm trying to be. I just forget to think of things. I'm just forgetful is what it is. Like,
I think when we have a lot going on ourselves, it's hard to focus outwardly.
yeah,
You know
you're
what
right.
I mean? Because we kind of go into a survival mode, you know what I mean? Where we just got to take care of what we got in front of us. That's my excuse for everything in life.
I mean, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Because it's not that I don't try to be, and I definitely try to think of everyone, and sometimes it's hard to let them know I forget, you know?
Yeah, I know. I have birthdays come and go, and I'm like, shoot, I didn't send anything. I should send something, and that's as far as it goes.
Right? Okay. So now we'll get this in the book. I'm really loving how this is turning out. So the last thing I'll do is put the recipes actually in the book. Um,
Right.
so,
That's going to stick out a little, but I don't mind.
um,
Close. No judgment zone. Right on, Beth. Okay. So now I want to decorate this envelope. And I'm going to put roses on it because that was in the roses were in the, dang it, Bobby, I don't remember the name of the kit. It was the most recent digital.
oh, the Gilded Roses?
I guess.
Are you talking about Bitty Pennies?
Yeah, with the Gothic queens and stuff.
The Crafty Queen was one of them, I think. Crafty
No,
Queen
this
or
one has
something.
like goth girls and gnomes on it.
Oh, was it the Four Seasons? No, I
No,
don't know.
these papers are the Four Seasons, I think. Oh, golly. Betty Penny, you can fire me. I don't remember anything. It's the one with these little goth girl queens and little nests. But I don't remember if I printed. I know this is. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the dang set. Fire me. I'm not worthy.
Oh, thanks, Mary Alice. Okay. All right, that's going to dry for a minute. I'm going to sip my coffee in my gym cup.
Your gym cup. Like for going to the gym or a cup from gym?
The cup from Jim. The cup
Oh, you
he
got a
made.
cup from gym?
Yeah, for
Cool.
my Friday morning coffee.
Oh,
It's
nice.
I
Is it
use it. That's what
sublimated
I
then?
use. No, I think he sent away and had them done, had them printed with his artwork on it. And so my favorite color, purple. It's one of his kaleidoscope things. He sent them. This is my Christmas present.
Ah, I got the book.
So I have a cup, and I didn't know if I wanted to use them, and then there's extras, and I was like, I was told him one time, I was like, because Willie had one of my cups, and I panicked. And I'm like, what are you doing with that? Like,
Right.
it's my cup. He's like, well, that's why I sent an extra for Willie to have one. I said, oh no, I don't want him breaking it.
Right.
He can't have my cup. He cannot have a cup. I'm not giving it to him.
Yeah, Mike stole my unicorn cup. So far, it's in good shape, but I expect one day
Yeah.
I won't see it again. And I keep meaning to get it back from him, but it's always dirty, and I don't want to wash it. I didn't dirty it. I'm just a jerk that way. I want him to wash it.
Remember, don't throw away your scraps when you cut things. Look what I have. I made 3 more
Oh,
boards with
cool.
all of my cut scraps.
Yeah, I've been throwing them away, and I probably shouldn't, but I just don't have anywhere to store them. Like,
I just grabbed myself a little basket. Look, and I just throw everything in the little basket when I cut it off. right next. I keep it right on my desk like the trash, but
Yeah.
it's not trash.
I don't have room
So there's
on my
that.
desk. Thank you,
And
Mary
then
Alice. You're so sweet.
I love this one. This is a big one.
Oh, I like the K's on there. That's neat.
That's a hint to something I'm supposed to send out that was mentioned to me when I showed my alphabet stamp that time. Alphabet dies. And I was like, oh, I don't know what to use these alphabet dies for. And Kristen Kamato says, oh, you can cut some K's.
Oh, yeah. Hi,
So
Nina.
I did.
Welcome.
Karen says, yeah, I am now collecting baskets and scraps thanks to Dawn.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome.
One of these days, things are going to change. You'll see. I'm right now, like, I cannot fit another thing on my desk, in my craft room, anywhere.
How about a hook that hangs off your desk? And
Dude, do you know how many hooks are hanging here with stuff hanging on them? Like, there is seriously no. You would be
you
able
can
to
hang a
keep my
basket.
I have a hanging basket that I have stuff in that I have to stand up and remember that it's even up there. Because I had that little candle Mike made me.
I'm also adding this to this is a carved stamp by Adrian. Way
Oh,
back.
neat.
Yep. So I think I might stamp it right in this area. Yeah, I think I will.
I get a nap today. I was up early and up late last night because I just couldn't go right to bed after the live with
Diane.
Words are hard.
I know who you meant.
Something under that. Let me see. I've got a scrap of music paper here somewhere.
Oh, that's awesome, Maddie. Well, that's me. I'm trying to figure out, based on my income, like what my budget should be.
Right.
And then I'll just, you know what? And if I want bigger ticket items that's over my budget, I'll just not spend that month and I'll put it towards the next month, you know?
Yes. I do. Because I really, really want one of those paper choppers that chops like stacks and stacks of paper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to cover that much. I changed my mind.
Oh, I hope this sticks.
Nope, I'm just going to lay these straight down without anything extra. Well, I mean, basically, once in a while, I will spend $20 or so on something. I promise that I'm only allowed to buy it if I'm going to use it more than once.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to figure into my, like what I'm buying. Like, can I use it in more than like 5 ways? Like, or 5 days,
Right.
Or use it more than maybe 3 times a month. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
And I think saving for it, it gives you it gives you a sense of uh, respect for your money and what you're purchasing, the item, I don't know.
Right. Exactly.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, I love this. It's kind of distressed, but it's just in there, and oh my gosh, I love it so
It
much.
is fabulous. Okay. I'm almost done, and then we'll be done for today.
Gotcha. I just need to attach now. I stamped, attach my checkerboard piece. This yogurt cover was a foil, so it wasn't gonna hold my backer, so I had to put that on the backer.
Kaleidoscope of happiness. Hello and welcome.
Good morning, Echo.
Now look what happened. I cut it off too far. That always happens to me. Oh, here we go. I love this. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I haven't even put anything in the pocket of this, in the pockets of this thing. I just have decorated it. It takes a long time, friends.
Yeah, that's okay. A little at a time. I
That
haven't
was
done a lot of
Thomas
decorating.
Edison quote, by the way.
I thought I haven't done a lot of decorating. I thought I was going to stencil some pages today and do decorating, and then last minute I was like, wait a minute, it needs a backer board because if she wants to
Right?
write some recipes in it.
Right. Got to have something to write on. Is she married or
No,
single alone?
she has a significant other. She lives with her boyfriend,
Okay, cool.
and
So
it's
she
someone that
has
I
his back to write on if she needs to.
yes. Yes. Yes, he's actually been a friend of the family since I was a teenager. I actually dated his uncle when I was a teen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's someone we've known. She's known him all her life, and I've known him all his life. I just to
Wow.
change his diapers. He's a good kid. He's actually an army veteran now. He's a little bit older than her, but that's okay.
Yeah.
They're compatible. They both work hard. They both are gamers. They both love pets. So a lot in common. He lays floors. He recently just got his LLC for his business.
Oh, cool.
And she's a vet tech and just got, actually, I'm waiting to hear from her on how her training, she just was working on classes, a course that her job put her through for dog training because she's amazing at it. And the veterinarian that owns the practice asked her if she would be interested in offering puppy classes to help some of the clients that were getting puppies.
Aw.
And she didn't want to do it without being certified, even though she was probably more knowledgeable than some people that were certified. Hence why even the vet, like, recommended her. But anyway, she didn't want to do it unless she had a certification, so he put her through school for it.
Right on. How cool is that? Oh, maybe this will fit in here. No.
Oh,
Okay.
Maddie, I just spent my gift card for Hero Arts. I actually should get my package on Monday.
What happened to that little music piece I tore off? There. All right, that's the whole thing I got accomplished today was this one pocket thing.
Well, that's
It
me. I
does
just
a
did,
lot.
look, piece of cardboard. So
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna use your Amazon credits for a full-size cinch? I really no, I don't. Is it the cinch I want? No, I want the thing. It holds the paper, and like you can do a stack of 50, and then it cuts them all straight. I want that because my hands get tired chopping in my guillotine. So,
yeah.
friends, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. Look at this alligator mouth. Appreciate your time and patience. And I hope to see you all around the room, maybe on Craft Roulette tonight. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming. A Stack Cutter, yes. Thank you, Kim. By We Are Keepers. I'm not even going to put a cover on this journal. I'm just going to leave it like it is. I'm going to just about call it done and get started on my Asian influence journal.
Fun. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I might do a couple more pages throughout the week. It just depends, but it's so chubby right now that I can't imagine putting anything more in here. It's a fatty. And it's on Amazon. Kim. I saw it on Amazon. Check it again. All right, everybody, take care. Bye.
Yeah.
And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. Eat right.
Yes.
Exercise. Drink water.
Yes. Take time for yourself. TGIF.